Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jason Aldean is a three-time ACM Entertainer of the Year and reigning ACM Artist of the Decade. He's also got 24 number ones. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Aldean. How you doing?
I'm good. We got some shows on the books now. I'm doing a lot better. So yeah, it's good.
Man, I bet you are excited about that. Tell me, as far as the shows on the books, what's it sort of looking like for you right now this year?
We got a couple shows. Got a couple festival dates. I think maybe in July, and then we're doing 2 shows at the Bonnaroo Farm here in Tennessee in May. And we're hoping that our tour can kind of kick off, sometime late summer, early fall, maybe. It's kind of what we're tentatively looking at right now. So, I think just making sure everybody's comfortable, just getting back out and being around people and going to shows again really is our thing. So we got our fingers crossed, but anything's better than what we've had over the last year, which has been nothing. So it's just nice to have something going on. You know what I mean?
I mean, do you just have? Are you just aching to perform? Like, do you have new things, planned as well that you're just getting ready to show everyone? Are you getting ready as far as the sort of show itself? What can we expect as we're watching you live?
Well, we put out an album. We put out that non-album, and really didn't even get a chance to really tour on that album a whole lot. Right. So, we got obviously new songs. We're in the studio now working on a new record that we hope will be out maybe sometime late this year. And I feel like some of the best shows that you're ever going to see from anybody, from any of us, are probably going to happen as soon as they turn us loose. So I just think it's going to be a fun year, man. It's going to be fun for us, fun for the fans, and everybody kind of get back to normal and do, what everybody enjoys doing the most.
And I know you're feeling that from all the other artists as well. Are you also feeling that, from all your fans as well? Like, fans need live music right now more than ever. Are you getting that feeling?
Yeah. I definitely feel like it's something they're missing. I think just a common theme across the board is just wanting things to get back to normal for just whatever their normal is.
And I know that you're going to be excited to know that you, sir, are going to be getting one of these right in the mailbox, my friend, for the Country Top 40.
Hey, I do. I just heard that you were the new man for that show. That is so awesome. I used to tell Bob Kingsley, who probably is my favorite radio voice of all time, and I used to tell him.
You and I basically grew up listening to Bob.
Well, that's what I told him the first time I ever met him. I said, man, I thought he was radio to me. He was the countdown that I listened to every week, and he was the voice. He was the guy. And I remember the first time one of my songs debuted on his show. I remember sitting there listening just to hear him kind of say my name and my song and all that. And it was like one of the coolest moments of my career, man. So that's always been a big show for me. And congrats to you on getting it, because that's huge.
Thank you so much, my friend. But you know what? You guys make it easy by giving us the hits to, introduce your music. It's just amazing. Do you ever feel that pressure? Here you have 24 number one hits right now. Does that number, do you always just want to see that number go up and go up? 24, that's huge right now. But for you, I'm sure you'd like to get to 100 if you could.
Well, it's funny. Obviously I want to do this as long as people care,
Right.
I would do it forever, but, as long as people are into the kind of music we're making and people are enjoying it, I'll keep turning out songs and turning out music. And we've been really fortunate, obviously, and my career path has done something that I never really saw happening or thought would happen. And so, I always say, it's been a hell of a ride to this point, man. And if it all ended for some reason tomorrow, I got no regrets. It's been a great career for me. I have no intentions of going anywhere. I don't want to sound like I'm, writing a retirement letter or anything. I still feel like I'm still pretty young, and I got a long way to go.
That's right. Say that again.
Yeah. I feel like, Chesney and McGraw and those guys, they're like 10 years older than me. So I got they got to get out of the way before I do, and they're still rocking. So we're good.
Tell me about that moment, though, as you were growing up, that moment where you said to yourself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a performer. I'm going to do country music. Or when was the moment where that you got the bug to do it?
I used to watch Alabama perform on the on the award shows, and I was a huge Alabama fan. And I remember always watching them and just thinking like how cool I just thought they were cool, and that's what made me kind of want to be in a band. And it wasn't until I was older. I mean, I thought being in a band was cool, but the problem was I didn't know if I could sing, or I definitely couldn't play guitar. And it was just one of those things where I thought it was cool, and that's what made me like want to pursue music a little bit. But it wasn't until I was older and started playing in bars and things like that, and people were showing up to see us play, and I kind of started figuring out that people were liking it, and that's where I was like, kind of the light bulb went off, and I'm like, man, maybe this is a thing. Maybe I'm better at this than I thought, and or maybe I'm just really good at fooling them. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's fun. Every week on stage and every night I was, getting better and better, and a better singer, better guitar player, better entertainer. And to the point of like, you start getting enough people, telling you this stuff, you start to go, maybe I can do this. I don't know. And so, it was one of those things that my dad was a big one too. He kept saying like, I think you can, I think you got a shot at making a career out of this. And I'm like, well, you're my dad. You kind of have to tell me that, kind of have to tell me that, or you're a horrible parent. You know what I mean? But it was, I don't know if there was really that one defining kind of moment. It was more of just like, man, I thought it was cool, and I just thought being in a band was really cool. It's like any kind of business like this, man. It's a 1 in a million shot, and it's hard, but you just you never know unless you give it a try.
I just really, really appreciate you. Congratulations, man. I'm blaming on you. And there was nothing like introducing a Jason Aldean song on the Country Top 40. Man, it's fun introducing your number one.
Well, hey, I appreciate it. I can't wait to hear you, talk about one of my songs on there now. So, and again, man, congratulations, brother. That's a huge deal, and I've known you for a long time. So,
that's right.
Really happy for you, and congrats.
Man, thank you, and always appreciated your kindness as well. Keep making the hits. You're so important to the format. You know that.
Well, I appreciate it, Fitz. Thanks, brother.